Aloha babes and bros, we're back. This is the Macho Brochacho, and this time, welcome to the 2024 West Palm Beach RV show. What a setup we got going on here. So this is the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter's chassis, right? And this is definitely one of the newer models here. Now, I don't know exactly which one this is, but as you can see, you got that lifted roof where you can absolutely sleep up here. I'm not a big guy, 5'7", 150. This would fit me just right. Got your little sunlight right there as well. Pretty cool. Gonna cruise around here. Looks as though we got a little dining table scenario. And this would be a slide out. So this is actually going to move in, probably to right in there. And then you wouldn't be able to have as much room, but I mean, having this much room here, pretty impressive. Looks like you have a decent sized fridge as well with the freezer. And of course your shower. Got a little sunlight action in there too. It's always nice. Moving on to the bed quarters. Got a little TV mounted right here as well. Cabinets throughout. And also looks like you have a wet bath as well. Got the fans, the exhale. This is pretty cool, man. Haven't seen this one before. All right, and that one was the Delano Thor motor coach. So yeah, there's so many here. There's no way we're gonna get through them all. It's kind of like our car shows whenever we go do those. So let's just pick one and see what we find. So this one is called a Navion. By Winnebago. Also on the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter's chassis. 2025 model. Oh yeah, slide outs are something special. Now these are Class C's. I'm not sure if y'all are familiar with the difference between Class B and Class C, but a Class B is what you would see the Mercedes Sprinter van or the Ram ProMaster or the Ford Transit. That would typically be work trucks. So this is a Class C because you have this hangover right here would be one of them. I call it a hangover. Hopefully you don't have one while you're watching this show. But yeah, so there's your sleeping area, very big. I could fit 2 people up there, maybe 3. Hey, it's a party. Of course, your slide outs once again. I mean, the room in here is really impressive. And of course you got your TV just rigged. Look, full-size fridge. Well, pretty darn close for your boy at least. And then your bathroom action. Skylight. Definitely a decent size. So this would be a Murphy bed. Pretty sure that slides right on out. Some way, somehow this couch will disappear. And you've got yourself a bed. And this is an assumption. Little sink area, look at this. Nice little room. I mean, hey, whenever your everyday low price is discounted $81,000 down to $165, absolutely, man. This one's sweet. If you're looking for a C, Once again, you have a lot of options, but definitely this is one that I would check out. Remember how I was mentioning that it was hot as hell out here? That's why these are a godsend. So this one will come out from that area there, protrude, and then this looks as though it would have some sort of wind sensor on it as well, whereas if the wind got really bad, it would retract itself, which is pretty cool. Also done by Winnebago. Look at this pass-through. Dude, I could climb right on through here, which is exactly what I wanted to do. I'm telling y'all, this is a really cool thing for your bikes, for your short boards if you have surfboards. There's another door open right here, man. Just for easy access. This is really cool. Definitely want to pass through. So we're gonna start looking at the Class Bs. Like I said, we've looked at a couple of Class Cs so far, but the Class B is where it's at because you're gonna have the ability, like you can't have a pop out like that. You see that? So that's a slide out, right? Man, it gives you so much more room. So if you have the ability, obviously go with a C, but I'd say the Class B is definitely, it's compact. So for a smaller vehicle, it's typically bringing a premium just because it's more sought after. Now, this is what I'm getting from the dealers in the area. I'm wondering why it's, you know, so much more. And they're like, it's because you haven't checked one out yet. So we're gonna check one out. As I mentioned earlier, Ram ProMaster, we looked at a couple of Mercedes-Benz chassis, the Sprinter. So right now, let's go into the Integra coach. This particular one is a Ram ProMaster. And I don't know if you've heard of the Ethos, but I'm pretty sure if you're into this at all, you will understand that this is a pretty nice, pretty common Integra. Of course, you're going to pay a premium. This is one of the newer models. All right, so this is an example, right? This is an example of the kind of room that you're going to get in a Class B. Let me show you around from my point of view. Once again, 5'7", 150. And yeah, man, but this is choice. As you see, man, you've got your fridge right here. Look at that. Ooh, oh, it's cold too. That's awesome. So then you've got your burner top. Yep, see? Cut up your vegetables, slide it to the side, and then sure enough, with your sink, look at this. Doing my best here to show you around. Not sure what that is exactly, but it looks cool. Oh, that's a TV, y'all. That's a TV. So then also what we got here next, we got extra passengers and whatnot. They're gonna be sitting here in luxury. Looks like we got some leather appointed interior. That's one of the newer, larger screens for the Ram ProMaster chassis. It's got some pocket space right here. Let's see, oh yeah, soft, well, look at that. I wonder if that comes with it too. So, oops, I was gonna say soft close, but nope. All right, so then you get your fan. So your control panel here for all the other fun stuff. I mean, yeah, look at this. All the way down, not bad. Ample room for if you're gonna live on this thing or if you're just gonna travel. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, look at this. So this is your bathroom scenario. Let me see. Not sure how well this is gonna turn out, but I mean, hey, I wanted to show y'all. So I'm 5'7", right? So I've got probably 5 inches in here, but you know what? It's not bad. I mean, especially if you're in a pinch. Typically I suggest, you know, the whole Planet Fitness, you know, $27 a month, travel around the US. There's like 2,000 locations, but hey, in a pinch, this is a good wet bath. Let's take a look at a couple other things in this particular Class B. So then you've got, looks like your garage, which is exactly what this is. So this is your garage where you would have your bed right above it, right? You've got some storage in here, and you would be able to have your tie downs, right? So I love this. I love this whole thing because it's going to be more convenient on the go if you're a weekender, so on and so forth. Yeah, man. And here's typically it's a Max Air fan. So let's see what this one is. This is the Coleman's Max. So this one's got to be good, especially for this kind of vehicle. Yeah, blackouts. This is really cool. I'm a fan of what I'm seeing here. Don't have a TV, that's okay. You know, whenever you're traveling like this, you don't really want to go that route anyway. You want to enjoy the outdoors. So yeah, this is the example of the ethos on the Ram ProMaster chassis. All right, so we've looked at a few actually of the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter chassis. So let's take a look at the Ford Transit and just see what the differences are, if y'all can spot anything at all. You can definitely tell that the Ford, you know, has its quality aspects. Look at this. A little pocket we're talking about there, but the quality is definitely different. You know, you can tell the different makes in the way that they construct it. But this, once again, what they do is they take these cargo vans and then they build them out from the inside. That's what makes it a B. So yeah, something like this is an example here where you're going to have your wet bath and it's just hidden, which is pretty cool. Y'all are familiar with the wet bath by now, but I'm going to show you the interior of this one. As you're getting familiar with the way that these RVs work, you know, a little obviously compact and a Class B. Now y'all know the difference between a C and a B, but then you're seeing, you know, the sink. This is the wet bath, right? It has your exhaust fans, has your shower, so this whole thing gets soaked, right? And you'd be nice and clean. And moving along here, so like we looked in the last couple of ones, we have these large. So we do have these large compartments here. Definitely a lot that you could throw in there. Don't count it out. And these have the latches to where you don't got to worry about it flopping open while you're driving. So then this is the example of the sink here, removable, right? And then of course you're taking a look here, and this is obviously pre-bed, right? So once you have this all laid out, whenever these are folded down, you got your TV right there. Looks like we may have a wardrobe. Yeah, so that's the one thing you're definitely gonna give up is the space. This is probably all 2.5, 3 feet long. Hold a few shirts, no big deal. And this is the refrigerator. Pretty decent size, more longer than it is width. But yeah, I mean, it's compact, folks. And as you can see with the B, boom, right out to the back. I mean, you're seeing its neighbor. That's exactly what this one's set up like. You know, you just open up the doors and boom. Imagine if you were parked right there on the water and your surfboard was strapped up and you're ready to go each morning. That is the Integra Expanse. So we're definitely getting some Integra models. That's the Ford chassis. So that's the front end of a 2023. Remember we looked at the Ram chassis earlier, had a little bit different. So fridge is right here whenever we're walking in, cruising along. So as you see the dash, remember the last one that we were looking at? It had the larger screen, so you can see it's a different layout. Is it bad? Absolutely not. I love it. But the thing is that you just see the difference in the year models. Control panels. See, love it, Winnebago. Coming down here, this is not included. Of course, you got your burner top, right? We're getting familiar with that as well. Looks like the bed's completely laid out. So for those that are still not 100% on how this works, this is your garage, right? So you looks like you can have a pet in here too, dude. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you can definitely have a pet just chilling because you got your gate there. But anyway, you will have this folded out, and this would fit me. Like I said, 5'7", definitely cool. You got your fan going on right here. Look at this. And it looks like you can hang a TV of some sort, even an iPad of some sort right there on the hook while you're chilling. And you got your nets right there, your bug nets. I mean, but just looking out, you know, at your next surf spot, that's what I'm talking about. Your gasoline tanks. How important would that be with a rig like this? Again, that's where you could put the dog, you could put the bikes, you know? Got some storage areas here. Oh, freshwater valve. This is all the freshwater setups. That's cool. And it looks as though that is included as well, which is always nice. That is your water hose. But yeah, I mean, like, this one doesn't have a shower, for instance, right? So this one would more than likely be one that you would get the portable shower rig and you just open up the back door, kind of block it off and do your thing, you know? Otherwise, you know, there's Planet Fitness, we all know about that. So this one is more utilitarian, as I'm seeing here. The fridge is smaller, so on and so forth. There's only so much you can do in a Class B, but it's my personal favorite. And yeah, we'll go from there. Let's go see what we find next. One of my favorite rigs is the Revel, and the Revel is built on the Mercedes-Benz chassis, and we just found one, and it's in the right color, it's in the right options equipment. Y'all are gonna love this one. This is gonna be one of my favorite ones of the show, I assume. Let's check it out. So this right here will fold out. I don't know if I want to go through the trouble necessarily, but as you see, these clips will move and this whole thing pops out, so you can have like an outside meal, which is really sweet because you're right next to the fridge, man. Remember I was mentioning the wind sensing awning? That's actually what that is. That's gonna pop out. That little top piece, it's pretty sweet. Moving along in here. So as you see, this is a rotating passenger seat, which is gonna, supposedly through the owners that I spoken with, if you have this alone, like the interior space is just doubled. It feels like it anyway. Of course, we know our little storage area right here. This is your control panel area. Of course, this is for getting your work done while you're looking out at the beach, except not now. All right, and of course, as we looked at the fridge, this is our countertop. Notice we're gonna sacrifice some space here. Still built by Winnebago, so gonna be freaking solid, love it. But remember the last one, we did have a larger top, but we didn't have the bathroom scenario, so check this out. This is neat. So these are removable. I know you're like going, this is not a bathroom. Well, it's a shower. Ooh, it's a shower, man. So there's that toilet that we've looked at a couple of times. You can remove these slats, but in the meantime, you can have it for storage. It's just like a closet, because there's your hanger. Now this is gonna be tight, but once again, we know, Class B, baby. I love it. I think this is exactly how I would go, personally, because this open space here really does do well, man. I'm not gonna be able to stand up on this one, you know why? Because this particular one has a bed that lowers. I'm gonna show y'all this in a second. It caught me off guard, but you'll have the space here that we've already discussed, having the, you know, the garage area. Of course, you got the water hookup, so on and so forth. This is nice. I'm gonna show y'all that in a second here as far as this bed dropping down. So this is actually the bed scenario that I was telling you about. You see this? This is gonna be very, very similar to the Class Bs that we've already seen. You'll be able to fit comfortably in here, especially at 5'7", but this whole thing lowers down. Look at this. And then you'll be able to have it on the top there. you'll be having it on the top there, and then you'll have this literally piece by piece. And sure enough, you got your garage underneath. This is definitely going to be the way to go to get more space. Now these Class Bs and you know, RVs in general have different size chassis, meaning how long is the wheelbase, right? So there's 170, like for Mercedes-Benz, like 170 and 158, if I'm not mistaken. Could be Ram ProMaster on that one. Either way, that's why you're going to see different lengths and different abilities to fit more in it. So we're going to start looking at a couple of larger models back to back, but that was the Rebel choice model. This is a perfect example of one of the older model ProMasters. Is a 22, but for the size of this thing and noticing the pricing, it just means that they're definitely trying to get rid of it, which is phenomenal. Look at these tires. Walking in here, look at this material, man. Oh yeah. So notice, y'all are already becoming experts here. I love it. Notice the dash is not exactly, the larger screen is missing, so on and so forth. We'll go back on that. We're gonna come across another one. But look at the finish, the trim. Beautiful. So y'all are wet bath extraordinaires by now, but this is definitely cool. Look at this. I mean, just the attention to detail is gonna be there. Love it. I'll shut this one here. Love the trim, man. There's our fan. Countertop. Notice, I mean, like you've got a similar layout with these models because it works, you know? They're like, if it's why ruin a good thing? Another burner top. Decent sized fridge. This would be like a college dorm size fridge. Let's see what we got here. Oh my gosh, look at the size of this wardrobe. Look at the size of this wardrobe. So we're about 2 feet across, about, I don't know, 3.5 feet tall, give or take. This is something that I would absolutely love to have. And look at these soft clothes. Love it. Yeah, man. So, and then right on top of that's the microwave. So yeah, just put in your suits, go from your workplace if you're mobile. Look at these seats, man. There's your TV just hanging out on the swivel. You got some more storage up top. Absolutely loving this layout, man. Look at this. Love it. Soft close. So again, this is going to be in a scenario where you will have, this actually can be constructed to have a table in this area here, which is that. It's obviously the whole table. But yeah, you can take this configuration and make it into a bed, man. Looks as though this one you'd actually have to fold down. You got your windscreen right there. And then not necessarily much of a garage, but really want to use this more so for your space whenever you're camping inside of the camper itself. Again, so now we're dealing with the Sprinter chassis. Grabber tires, loving this. Look at the running board. Oh yeah. So see, you got your bug screen right there, then you've got your awning, as we already know. Once again, awning comes out. So look at the flooring. So flooring's gonna be really nice. This does have the swivel seat. Once again, very, very cool because it opens up the whole area. This is going to be the more modern layout, as we already know. This particular one here has that TV right above. Moving to the back, look at it. You don't get it. The space here. So yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm pretty far back here, hence that 170 length, which I think that this particular one is. I'm sorry if I'm misleading y'all, but pretty good room. I'm gonna, like, this is how long it's gonna take me to walk to the camera. It's pretty cool. So on this particular one, as we had walked in initially, we would typically see like the fridge right here, right? Well, this one has your 1, 2, 3, 4 seats, once again swivel, and then this one's This is for your work, man. You got a little locking mechanism down here for your laptop, pull up to wherever, and you just get your work done, right? Let's see, I haven't been able to explore this particular one yet, so I'm excited to see where else they're pocketing miscellaneous, but this is familiar, right? We don't have a burner with this one, which is, you know, it's to be expected in some of them because you're gonna have more of the room. Now, they could have opted for the top that is removable similar to this, or flipped up, but it's cool. I mean, you know, typically you have the portable burners anyway, butane. So then of course we got our fridge here. It's got a locking, there we go. Got a locking mechanism, pretty cool. Now we're gonna see what is exactly behind door number 1. Okay, so again, this is our wet bath. I really can't size this thing up. You're basically gonna have to take a look yourself, but it's cool because, you know, you do have, you could hang your towel on here, or you could hang your clothes on here if you, once again, have that Planet Fitness, you know, membership and you're not really using the shower. But hey, if you wanna brush your teeth quick, got that hook up there, got a little shower action, and then of course your doo-doo machine. So, this one's cool. I like it because it's only getting out the necessities, right? But remember, we now know that the bed can be configured from the couch setup. So as we see here, moving along, we'll see what we got here. Oh, look at that. You don't need to put your clothes in there, just hang your towel. This is a nice size. This is probably the same thing, probably around 3.5 feet, give or take. And ultimately, you're gonna be able to have your miscellaneous clothes and not get them wrinkled. You've got your access to your TV, which looks to be on a swivel, sure is. You can see with your miscellaneous storage. These are cool, man. I mean, golly, I was excited to come to this show today because of what they have potentially for us to look at. Not a whole lot in regards to the garage necessarily, but you know, hey, let's go to the back of this and then we'll continue on, see what we can find. And this is going to be the back area of the Tranquility. And yeah, you know, this is the other thing, you know, what I've noticed, this is a perfect example real quick. I want to do this out of just pure education. Notice the Sprinter. Do you see the top? I don't know if you can see it concaves in a little bit, right? Just a little bit. And that's, whereas this one, you see it's more square. I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing here, but this is the Ram ProMaster chassis. Ram ProMaster has been known to have the walls fit in quicker, better, because it's just more straight. This one does have a little bit of a concave. This particular one is a Ram ProMaster Road Track, right? So, as we see this particular one, look at the space. So this is going to be a little bit more easy to comprehend, is the fact that we can actually just make the bed and move on. So yeah, this particular one is like a 2023, but it's pretty cool, man, because you get that lower price, love that, but you also have a lot of amenities, man. I'm looking forward to showing you this one, and also, you know, you don't have to worry about ripping the leather. But this one's a 2023 model, so we're gonna see a couple of differences here. Come on in. Got a little slide. Look at that. Yep. See, so there's your storage. Nice soft close. I'm actually pretty fond of this one. So let's see what we're working with. This looks like your freezer, and then your refrigerator. Could be a spice rack. No, that's your wardrobe. Nice, nice wardrobe cabinet. This one's pretty cool. There's not a whole lot of room right here, but you got the stainless steel backsplash. That's nice. Of course, that's our favorite setup right there. Maybe not yours, but it is mine. And then, of course, your sink. You've got your wood block to chop. What? Yeah, this is definitely one of my more favorite setups so far. And we've seen some good stuff. Oh my goodness, what do we have going on here? What up, y'all? All right, so this one, oh wow. Look at this. There's your fan there. This is really nice. You know, comparatively speaking. I love how the doors open. And then of course, so there's 1, 2, you wouldn't even be able to know. And of course, looks like you got a little latch there too to make sure that it doesn't fly out, you know? Yeah, look at that. That's cool, man. There's the little latch. So this would be for a table. So this has to swivel. Look at the seats. Now this is cloth, but man, I'm really digging what I'm seeing here. Charger looks like that's a wireless charging pad. And then you got that, it looks like a 10-inch screen. This is really nice, man. Then you got your setup right here, right over the head. Extra storage right above here. I definitely appreciate this one, man. I want to show you the front of this just so you understand. Again, so this is the 23, right? So this is the older model, and then that one is the newer model. Do you see the difference? I removed my audio set, but I gotta show you this configuration. We've seen similar configurations so far. This is one that we have yet to see, and it's the bathroom in the back of the Class B. Ram chassis. Oh yeah, so this is a Jayco, by the way. So as you see, we're working with a little bit tighter quarters. This is a Class B. Notice the size of the fridge. Not very big, but you know, it's this is more off the. This is a weekender. Check out the bathroom scenario. So this is considered the wet bath, where you have your nozzle as well as the toilet and the shower all in one. These apparently, so you have this in the very, very back of the bus, right? There's your TV up top. Moving to the back, you have the full wet bath. So, stopping through here. And sure enough, there you go, out the back. Make sure that you have your shades on. So those were the Bs. Let's stop at the Bs. We looked at a couple of Cs, we looked at the Bs. Let's go to some Class As, because that's probably going to be the next option that we have out of everything here. And I definitely want to make sure that y'all get an idea as to what the differences are. For instance, my mom absolutely loves a Class A, and I'm just trying to tell her it's literally a tour bus. So it's a matter of how much and you're able to get around without bumping into things or having an accident. But yeah, let's go into one of these. There's one in front of me that's insane, so we'll just walk over to that one. Of course, this is more than just the inside highlighting of the vehicles. So let's just see what we have here. Maybe they're unlocked. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. See, so you've got the storage underneath here. Lock. It's not a pass-through, but you definitely have a lot of storage. This is enough for, I don't know if y'all have like 10 by 10 canopies, like myself. I bet you I could fit that thing in there. You know, just to load it up and then break it out while you're at the beach. And that's a pretty cool little touch. And this one is called the CONDENCED. So, look at this. So, again, look at the space. I'm gonna, oh yeah, see, so this is a pre-owned. I can definitely tell, 2021. This particular one's chassis is a Freightliner, which is a part of Mercedes-Benz. You can definitely see similarities. Sleeping quarters up top. Not sure if this one actually would be able to raise, but we saw that in the last one. Of course, now we have our kitchen area. I mean, look at the space, man. And that's because of the slide outs. Remember, if these slide in, you're going to not have as much room as I'm able to do right here. This is a for instance. Now, once again, this is a pre-owned model, but it's super cool. A Valencia by Renegade. But look, I mean, like the Class B, we'd be touching each wall, right? So this is just an example of what a Class A difference is from a Class B to a Class C. So the Class A is a freaking tour bus. Let's check this thing out. Once again, this is pre-owned, but man, for 200 grand, let's go. So check out this cooktop. All right, now look, again, comparatively speaking, right? But because of these ability to do the slide outs, which is this side here, this whole area would be slides out. And I'll show you that in just a little bit here, but this whole area would pull in, probably stop right in there. So you'd have like, you know, 2 feet of room. But look at this. Remember how we were looking at our cutaway, our cut board? Love that. Look at you got your microwave. This looks like the burner oven, yeah. So let's see. Yeah, this one would come off. Oh, the whole thing, look at this. That's cool. Oh man, it's beautiful. And then it's a Dometic stove, by the way. If y'all are really getting into this, just know that they're top of the line. This is a full-size fridge. Full-size fridge. You got your freezer, and of course you've got your main compartment fridge area. This is full size, baby. Good stuff. Moving along. Oh, there's your little dining table. I don't want to like, God, man. This is nice. There's a reason why people actually opt to do these. If you have the room and the ability and the resources, here's a spice rack. Of course you need a spice rack. Yeah. If you have the resources to get one of these and store it when necessary, oh man, this is the way to go. So remember we were looking at wet baths. So this particular one is not a wet bath. This one is a standalone toilet and sink. Yo. So standalone toilet and sink is always a nice amenity because you will go from here, boom, into your room, right? And then there's your bed. Now this bed, I don't know if y'all remember, but we had the slide out because this bed is actually gonna come in right in there. So it is another moving piece. So as this comes in, there's for your cell phone, dude. Cool. So we've got this here. We've got the TV mounted on top. Of course, you got your shades, miscellaneous. Look at that. That's cool. And then you've got your shower area, folks. Come on. So you've got a full bath right here. This is pretty cool because you literally don't have to stand and shower where you poop anymore. I'm going to show you the examples here though, but this is definitely like, I mean, like I said, if you have the resources in the room, by all means, this is the way to travel. And what I've been getting at here is your full sink. You've got your second toilet. Remember we had the standalone toilet that's located right around the room there, right there. And then we're gonna walk in here and we've got a dadgum full bathroom, dude. Yeah. And then the shower. This is always a cool part. Yeah. Look at this. So you've got that skylight all the way in here. I most definitely can fit into this bad boy. Like, it's about a foot above me right now. So yeah, this is if you can do this, man, so what's happening. This is great. Of course, you got the removable shower head, right? You can sing in the shower. Everybody likes doing that. Yeah, this is the move if you don't have Planet Fitness. And yeah, I mean, notice how it took us just a little bit longer to get through the Class A because it's a lot of machine. We're gonna look at one more Class A, and then I think we'll wrap it up for the day, for the episode, because there's just so much here. We'll go ahead and just do a quick overview, but we'll find one more Class A just for comparison purposes. Let's see what we can find. All right, so we gotta stop real quick. We're gonna go into that one, but there is my personal favorite, which is the Thor motor coach, and it's the Vegas. Look at the shape of this thing. This is supposed to be a hybrid between, like, I think it's an A and a A and a C. We'll confirm that, but yeah, you gotta check this thing out. I love the front. I love how it's all like one piece. So this is a 26-foot model. Let's check it out. Stepping in here, this is pretty familiar, but look at the way that this windshield is. You see how it's got a curve to it? So this is on the Ford chassis, from what I'm finding out here, by the way. You've got that full entertainment system right there. Looks like this is about a 10-inch screen. You got the full swivel. Once again, as we turn back around here, boom, you've got your cooktop. So, and the TV, I'm all over the place. You got the TV, you got the cooktop, right, removable. This one is bad, man. This one is a slide out though. So as you can see, this is where it would stop, right? But then you've got, boom, you got about 1.5 feet, 2 feet extras because it's a slide out. So this will move in. Otherwise, you've got 2 compartments here where you can put a table for these reclining couches. So moving along, you've got a decent sized 12-volt fridge. Let's see, yep, cool. Yeah, man, just look at this. And this is particularly cool because I haven't seen one that has this particular feature. Look at that. That's cool. All right, so it's a slide. I've never seen that before. So if we're up here, you got the natural sunlight. I love the decor in here. Really cool. Yeah, man, but this is the first time I've seen one of the slides. So this is like a plastic material, but it looks like it's pretty, keeps it dry. And then what do we have here? This door right here opens to this standalone bathroom. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a hybrid between an A and a C. The kitchen and everything's separate, right? So that's the goal in something like this. All right, so now we have the bedroom here. This looks to be a queen, if I'm not mistaken. Could be a twin. That just shows you how much of a bed expert I am, but we're gonna move around here. You got your TV mounted to the wall. Really nice addition. All right, so let's see what's going on in there. Oh yeah, look, see? So look, you even got storage under here. You got a safe. Yeah, man, this is the way. So we're gonna look at the other A, but this is one of my favorites of the show. So we were gonna look at you know, this particular one here, but it's pretty popular. We're gonna look at a 2021. This one's 240 G's. So we'll see. This is a Tiffin, and you'll see why. Slide out. This is really cool because you've got a TV that just pops out from right here, right? Just in case you want to take a little view of the football game at the tailgate. Look at these slide outs. 1 slide out, 2. We're gonna see what those are in a second here. But this particular Tiffin is called an Allegro. So we got slide out stairs here. Look at this. So, oh my gosh. See, once again, you see the difference in a Class A. That is the difference in a high-end $240,000 Class A. So again, as we're learning, these slide out. This is going to compress the interior here. So you're not gonna have all this room, but it does work. And what I'm referring to by it does work is that, like, literally you could have a party in here, man. You could probably have 10 people in here comfortably. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but I like to party. So yeah, I'm gonna show you the woodwork, the miscellaneous, starting with the front, and we're gonna move to the back to take a look at this beast. Again, the chassis, this one is by Freightliner. This is a newer model. You can just tell, look at this wraparound, y'all. I wish you could see it in person. Really cool because you got your TV right there, man. Hopefully you're not driving and watching it. Coming around, oh, this leather is freaking beautiful. Feels great. Cup holders everywhere. Looks like this slide in, or slide out rather, will slide in, and then you've got a full size, I say full size for me at least, table to do your work, to have your breakfast, so on and so forth. And then you've got your living areas. Look at this. full couch setup. Got the recliner right there. Miscellaneous shelves and storage throughout. Love that. Remember, this is the slide out. You got your additional TV right here, and you got your wood fire. Gotta have that. I'm not sure what kind of wood decor this is, but man, look at this ceiling. I'm not trying to say that this is my favorite yet, but this is great. Moving along here. Storage. Look at this countertop. Look at this. Remember how we looked at it last? That's your stove. This is your sink. Looks like we got a dual sink area. Yes, we do, especially for the room. I would assume so. And we've got a full-size fridge, folks. Look at this thing. That's what I'm talking about. This is what you get whenever you fork out the money for something this big. It is a tour bus. So we've got that. We got the, are these French doors? Yeah, my mom would be proud of me if I said French doors. So moving along here, we got also next, look at the size of the bathroom, man. Now that's what the difference is between your C and your B. You're definitely gonna be getting a lot more for the money. 240 G's, it better be. There's your standalone toilet. Don't worry, you can shut the doors, but you still have a full-size bathroom here, man. Moving in here, it goes right into the bedroom. Love this. Again, we have, looks like to be a queen-size mattress and the slide out, right, to make the room. Otherwise, this is going to move in. And looky, do we have here, what a surprise. We've got stackable washer dryer. Love it. Right next to your TV. Oh my gosh, this is great. So there's your ceiling fan, folks. That's one of the first times I've seen a ceiling fan in something like this. This is awesome. I mean, I guess comparatively speaking, there's a step up right here. If you did like, I mean, I can't even put it into words. It is a small home on wheels. It literally is that. Now, we gotta see the wardrobe, man. All right, now we gotta see the wardrobe. Oh, look at that. Oh, look, the light came on. The missus will absolutely appreciate this. You got the divider right there. How cool. I mean, I could fit in here. Oh man, I told you, dude. I told you I could fit in this thing. Preface this, man, but like this is pretty cool. I haven't really been in a toy hauler before, but I'm understanding now why people buy them, because of the room here. Let's just let's explore what we're working with on the inside. So this bed looks like it will fold out. You obviously got your slide out here. And it's like not a wet bath, like you got like the separate stuff, which is great. You don't have to just jump in the shower and everything's there. That's cool. And then we've got TV. This is a beautiful one. Built on the Ford chassis. Of course, you've been looking at that a couple times today. Look at the size of this windshield. You got storage up top. There's your fan, because of course. Look at this, full-size fridge. So you've got a grate to just wash your vegetables, man. This is cool. And of course a door to separate the living room area from the bedroom. Which the bedroom, you know, you get what you get. It's literally a bed in a room. Well, babes and bros, I think we've come to the end of this show. This is my first attempt at an RV show. Let me tell you what, I've been a fan of these for years. Hopefully you've gained some sort of insight on how this whole thing works. Can't wait to get the feedback as far as like, what's your favorite model? Babes and bros, take care. This is the Macho Brochacho. Until next time.